Welcome back. So let's talk a little bit about debugging right here. Last lesson we made course, so course is running now, but still it's not working like we expected. So why? What's going on? And let's look at the network. That's the first place to go. Since we don't see the things we expected in the front end, of course it's because we didn't write the code. I might as well just remove the cliffhanger, right? But still, why don't we see anything? Let's start by just checking out what we're getting back from the backend. Is that what we expect, or is it different? You can go into network again, and this is available in any browser, even Firefox, Chrome, Edge even has it, so you can find any developer tool. I'm using Safari right now, but it's not important. If you go into products right here, that's the request that I'm doing for the backend right here. And actually, this was not the right one. Just to show you, this was actually the main document that you just see. But down here is actually the product request. Now, if you look at this one, you can see that we are calling this URL right here to get the products. And we're actually getting back a 200 OK, meaning that the backend replied everything went well. So where's the data? Well, let's look at the preview actually also. This is the preview for the request we got back. And here you can actually see that we are even getting our 3 Legos. And we're even getting them inside an array. So everything is as expected. So why is this not running? Well, I know why. Let's actually have a look inside our code, because this must be a front-end issue now, because I am getting the data that I expect to the front end. I'm just not displaying it right. Good. So that's kind of a little debugging there. Let's jump into our Angular code right here. Now notice what we're doing is we are actually calling getAll. We're actually subscribing and getting the products using the observable, and we're even setting the products inside our variable right here. So why is it not displaying anything? Well, we forgot a little thing, and that is to use our ngfor in the HTML. So right now, we're not displaying the products because we're not using the data. Makes perfect sense. So let's try and here make a simple solution. We'll just put in a UL on our list, and we'll put in a list item like this. This is very basic stuff when we're working with Angular, but if you're new to Angular, this is very complex stuff. Just live with it. Right now, we'll go and do an ngfor. We'll say products. That's the list of all our products. So we need to loop through that. And the way you do it in Angular is first we make a let to explain that here's our first product right here, and it's going to be a product of the list of all the products. So this is how you write in Angular. And Vue, React, any other language has the same syntax, the same solution, but with different syntaxes. So you can find it pretty much anywhere. It's just a normal for loop. So in here, what we can do is now we can use the product actually. So what we'll do is we'll say product, and now I'm talking about this product inside the curly brackets. I'll say dot, and now I can get kind of help about what's inside the product. I'll do a minus right here, and I'll just do another double curly bracket right here. The minus is just text. It could also be a name like this, and then we can put ID in front of this. This is just text. Okay, and then the final thing I want to put in here is product.name right here to get the name into the code as well. Let's just make a new line so you can see everything. There we go. So what we do right here is we say for each loop to kind of explain we want to go through all products we're getting back from the back end and show them in the front end. Line 2 right here inside the list item is that for each list item now, we'll take that product that belongs to that list item, and we'll take the name and the ID, and we'll put them into these two name and ID right here inside the list item like this. So again, the loop will make one list item per product in the product list. So in this case, we'll end up with 3 list items. And the final thing I can do is just to make sure that I won't even show the on our list unless there's actually products available. So I'll do an ngif right here and say, if there are products available, then I want to show the list. So that's it. Now we should actually start seeing our products in the UI. Let's try and see. And there we go. We have our 3 Legos available now. So that was just a little bit about debugging, about how we can actually, even though the product might not be there, we can actually go and check that it called the backend, and it even got back, this is the request it called, and it even got back the list. So if there's something wrong right now, it must be in the front end. And in our case, we just forgot to put in the rest of the code. Now we have our 3 list items right here, representing our 3 Legos. Happy days. That's all we had to do. So let's end it right here. Next lesson, we'll just have some more fun. See you next time. Bye.